Hey everybody, how's it going? Got my tread plating sheets in. I bought 3, I think. This one is fresh, but it's pretty big. They're all 3 are pretty big. Give you an up close view if we can get it to zoom in or refocus a little bit. There we go. Hoping that looks good. Hold on, I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. Hope you can kind of see that. That's the tread plating. It's 1/100 in terms of, I think, scale, which is what you want. It fits the size appropriately for the bases for 40K, and it's single tread instead of double tread plate, and I like it. It's not white, but that's not a problem because I'm painting it anyway. You probably always be painting these, so whatever color comes in, not that big of a deal. It's flat on one side, and that's the side you glue to the base, so the tread sticks up. I have to do 4 bases, but I have 2 done, because the other 2 I have plans to kind of spice up a little bit, because, just to show you real quickly, having an army full of bases just like this will be kind of boring. But in order to cut the bases out, what I went and bought was a circle cutter. This is a circle cutter. It's the most portable and smallest one I could find locally at the Michael's Arts and Crafts store. I'm sure I could probably find one that cuts small circles, which would be great, because this one cuts the smallest it can cut. It's still a little bit too big to sit flush on a 25mm base, or whatever size base it is for the Power Armor Marines. It just doesn't sit quite flush. It's a little bit bigger than that all the way around, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it's a great start to then trim down carefully. So why even bother with it if you can't do that? Well, it can make consistent circles without a problem, and that's good. It does end up saving more material because you cut out a circle and then you trim down the circle, so you can cut consistent circles over and over and over again to kind of streamline the process. And it'll cut Terminator size bases for circles, I should say, for the appropriate size for the Terminator base, no problem. Anything bigger, up to, I think, what's it say on here? An 8-inch circle, no problem, and that's big enough, I would say, for pretty much most, if not all, of your basing needs for cutting circles out of it, or for it. It comes with 2 blades. I don't know if you can see the blade there. It's a pretty tiny blade. It's meant to cut paper, I think, but it works on this thin plastic card of this appropriate thickness, of which I don't know the thickness, but looking straight on it, it's that thickness. Putting it between my fingers. And it works well. Like I said, it's probably something that can cut smaller bases out. I just haven't found it yet. But we have 2 of the 4 bases completely done. This is the test Marine I did for the color scheme for the Angels of Fury. And as you can see, he's on his base. He's a tactical Marine. And I think the base looks great. I like the contrast of the rusted decking in opposed, to the metallic silver of the Space Marine with the red. I think it looks good. And the green is a nice touch. I like that for the for like a Hulk style theme, Space Hulk style theme. And then this guy, what I did was, I took a slide base, I put the plastic card over it completely, so it looks something like this. Then, as you can see, if I pull it up to a light source, you can see where the slot is. But you flip it over, you take an X-Acto blade or something similar, and you kind of you just score along a few times along the edges of the slot, and then you turn around, use a light to help line up the scored lines, and you push in from the front until you can pretty much peel it back and just trim it back, and then this guy sits in perfectly in the slot that I created doing that. And I thought the debris may look weird, him standing on top of this debris of an Imperial Eagle, but it fits in and works fine. It stands out like it shouldn't be there, but it's there for some reason. Clearly, it fell into something, or it's rising up from the bottom for some reason, and there it is. So those are the 2 bases done, and this is the tread plating. And I'm happy with the results, and I'm looking forward to making more bases for the Angels of Fury. I'm looking forward to actually maybe getting some painting done for the HQ. But I don't know when it's going to happen because I'm leaving in like an hour or so to go do my third game for the league. So when I get back, I'll let you know how that went, and then maybe get some painting done at the same time, depending how late it is. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So until next time, take it easy.